Values form the foundation of how you want to live, the individual you aspire to be, and the world you want to create. They represent the core principles that guide your decisions and shape your character. Conversely, goals are targeted benchmarks that you strive to achieve through consistent, daily efforts. These achievements define your progress and success. When I started my doctorate program, I mapped out an ambitious 3-year plan to complete my degree. I aimed to work on my dissertation while completing my coursework. Now, as I began the program, I thought I could maintain my current lifestyle, which included a full-time job, as well as activities that I enjoyed, and carve out a few hours weekly to work on my dissertation. Now, I know you're wondering, why would I think that I could do that, right? Well, it was because in my previous 3 degrees, I was able to do that very successfully in my last 2 degrees, which I did while I was working a full-time job. However, once I began my doctoral program, I quickly realized I had underestimated the time and the commitment required to successfully complete my dissertation at the same time. I thought that I could maintain my lifestyle, work a full-time job, and complete the program, including my dissertation, at the same time. So I had to reassess my priorities. As I sat in my office one day, staring at the handmade name plaque that we made in our first course, which said, Dr. Kim D. Moore, I knew I needed to realign my priorities. Once I had clarity on my priorities, I developed SMART goals to support my priorities. And yes, there were trade-offs, like giving up my NFL club seats to our children. However, achieving my goal was worth it. You see, understanding priorities is crucial in achieving your goals. A priority is ranking an option based on your assessment of its intrinsic importance to you or its significance in reaching a goal or acquiring something you consider valuable. So when you set priorities, you ensure your efforts and resources are directed toward what truly matters. Let's talk about the difference between priorities and resolutions. Because making resolutions is often about identifying things you'd like to change. However, when you have priorities, you have to allocate time and resources to that. So how do you do that? You do it by setting a specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goal, also known as a SMART goal, which will significantly increase your chances of success. So unlike vague aspirations, SMART goals give you a clear target to aim for. So here's what makes a SMART goal powerful. First, it has to be specific, with clearly defined objectives. It must also be measurable so that you can track your progress. That means you have criteria assigned or outlined to the goal. It has to also be achievable. So you want to have realistic, attainable goals that are within your current capacity and your current abilities. It must be realistic, so it is practical and within reach, given the existing circumstances. And it has to be timely. So you have to have it bound by a time frame to create a sense of urgency and focus. By embracing these aspects of SMART goals, you will ensure that you focus on what is realistically doable within a specified period, making your efforts more productive and directive. To effectively prioritize your goals, here are some essential tools and strategies. First, find where your heart is. So determine what genuinely matters to you by listening to your inner desires and passions. Your heart often knows what's best. Next, I want you to avoid the should trap. Don't prioritize based upon external pressures or societal expectations. Focus on what aligns with your values and goals. Then you're going to identify proactive versus reactive tasks. So differentiate between tasks initiated by you, which are proactive, and those that are reactions to immediate demands, which are reactive. By prioritizing proactive tasks to maintain control over your agenda, you will achieve your goal. Next, I want you to utilize a tool that I used and still use today, which is the Eisenhower Matrix. This tool helps you to categorize tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, neither urgent nor important. Focusing primarily on important but not urgent tasks to make meaningful progress. I want you to also align goals with values. Ensure your goals reflect your core values. This alignment provides motivation and ensures your efforts are purpose-driven. And last but not least, practice self-care because your well-being is paramount. Self-care ensures that you have the energy and the focus to pursue your goals effectively. Now, here are a few additional things that will help you in prioritization of your time management skills, and they are indispensable. Use a calendar. So schedule your tasks and appointments to allocate time efficiently for what matters most. Next, I want you to compare time usage with values. So regularly evaluate how you are spending your time and does it align with your values and your priorities. Next, I want you to set aside uninterrupted time. So dedicate blocks of time for focused work, which is free from distractions to increase productivity. And last, delegate work to others. Recognize tasks that others can handle, allowing you to concentrate on higher priority tasks. So as you are doing this, I want you to think about the fundamental practices necessary for task completion. First, do first things first. Prioritize high-order tasks and do them early when your energy levels are highest. Next, repeat small daily choices. You see, consistent small steps towards your goal will lead to significant progress over time. So although these concepts may seem extensive, integrating them into your daily routine will enhance your productivity, will increase your fulfillment, and your overall success. Remember, prioritizing is an ongoing process requiring continuous evaluation and adjustment. I love this quote. Things which matter most never be at the mercy of things which matter least. That quote came from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. So to help you in this process, I have 3 reflection questions for you. Here's your first question. How can you identify your core values and use that to shape your daily decisions? Your second question is, what SMART goals can you set to align your actions with your priorities? And your third question is, what immediate changes can you make to manage your time and resources better? As you embark on this journey with intention, please let these strategies guide you toward achieving your most meaningful goals.